Hello and welcome to our weekly video. Today we're gonna do some yoga. We're gonna start with standing poses just to open up the front of the body, stretch out the backs, and then we'll proceed down on the floor to do a little strengthening things. So I hope everyone is doing well and New Year is going for everyone. And so welcome again. Let's begin. We're gonna stand up tall on both legs. Try to distribute the weight evenly between both sides of your body, right and left. Also, don't forget that your weight should be shifted a little bit more forward rather than back. Bringing your shoulders back, breastbone forward. Releasing your arms down by your sides. Take a few breaths just to center yourselves. And with the next inhale, let's bring both arms up. Reach up with the fingers. Release the shoulders down. Looking up as you exhale. Let's put your hands together in a namaste. So squeeze the palms together. Open up the backs. Take 3 or 4 breaths there. Just noticing how you're feeling right now. And what it is that your body is asking you to do at the moment. The next inhale. Arms up. One more namaste. Engaging the back muscles. Expanding your lungs as you breathe. Also, try to lengthen your spines, you guys, a little bit more upwards and press your feet down into the floor like if you were standing against the wind and you need to be safe and secure. So you're pressing your feet down. Your body is feeling strong and balanced. And releasing both hands down. The last namaste, breathe in. Arms up. Exhale. Squeezing the palms together, opening the shoulders, and bringing your elbows pointing down. As you exhale the next time, we're going to release the arms. Now, I would like your legs to be together for this one. We're going to have one arm hanging down. We're going to have both shoulders even. We're going to have the head right on top of your spine. So the curves of your body, just want to remind you, the curves have to be curving. And as you next time inhale, arm comes up. As you exhale, lengthen the side and lean over. Make sure your hips staying in. The upper body stretches. The other side goes, breathing in, sinking the shoulder back. Exhale. Breathing in, back to normal. One more time, both sides. Arm up. Exhale a little bit deeper. A little bit more space is being opened up in the ribs. Breathing in, back to normal. And as you exhale again, reaching, opening, releasing. Next inhale, you back up. And now one more thing, standing up. As you guys inhale, let's extend the arms to the side. So just make sure your shoulders feel comfortable as the arms extend. With the following exhale, let's bring your hands back behind you. And depending on your shoulder flexibility, your palms can reach, or maybe not. Hopefully they do. So let's try to expand your arms back. Take space there. Open up the shoulders, but do avoid sticking your stomach forward. Let's try to keep your torso strong and tall. Keep bringing your arms back and up as far as they go. It's like if somebody is pulling your arms back, but you're still standing strong right where you are. Looking straight in front of you. Take 4 breaths there. Next, inhale, arms up. Now we're going to do a slight back bend. And with the next exhale, we're gonna release the arms, just a cervical nod, dropping your head down, chin towards your chest. Allow the neck muscles to rest. Allow the head just kind of to dangle forward. Breathing in, back, up you go. One more time, arms up. Here we go with that little back bend again. This forward bend will be a little bit deeper, so you're gonna round your upper back, releasing your hands. And again, breathing in. And for the last one, I will have to adjust my camera a little bit so you guys can see me much better. So, you're gonna do the same exact thing, bringing your arms up, slight back bend, and then you go all the way down. So try to release your hands down, even though your hands may not reach all the way down to the floor. Try to release. Make sure your feet are spread out comfortably. Make sure you're standing with your knees slightly bent, just for the balance sake. Make sure also your weight is shifted forward. And I'm just gonna move myself this way so you guys can see me better. I'm gonna bend my knees, put my hands down on the floor. Do bend your knees as much as you need to have your hands down. And I'm gonna have you guys move yourself forward into the downward dog. So we're gonna flatten your backs. Try to bring your tailbones up. And then we're gonna put the knees down and send your whole torso into the child's pose. So if the child's pose is not comfortable, have something put underneath your knees folded in, or have something put underneath your sits bones. Do separate the knees like that if it really doesn't feel good. But if you're good to go, you're good to go. And taking your next breath in, we're gonna come onto all fours just to warm up the backs a little bit more. So spreading your fingers wide and releasing the tops of your feet on the floor is very helpful. Do not jam your knee into the floor. Try to engage your abdominals to sustain yourself up. As you exhale, round your backs. Breathing in, send your tailbones up, nose up, shoulders back. Exhale. Inhale. Opening the breastbone. Exhale. In. And one more time. Inhale. And now we're going to move your hands a little more forward, spreading your fingers. To get you into the downward dog, you guys, you're just going to tuck your toes under. You're going to push your hands away from you. Push your arms away from you. So it's like if you wanted to push the whole mat and the floor forward. At the same time, you're going to bring your tailbones all the way up. So feel free to pedal your feet, what they call just bend one knee and straighten the other one. Bend one, straighten the other one. And then let's hold this downward dog for 4 or 5 breaths. With the next inhale, I would like you guys to go into the plank. Sustain yourself in this plank for 4 breaths again. Exhale, downward dog. Breathing in plank. Again, if you can hold it for about 4 breaths, that's good. Now, what to do if this thing is not doable at all, including the downward dog? So I'm going to show you a little modification what to do if your arms are not strong enough or if you're really new to yoga. I would start with the dolphin pose. So having your elbows underneath your shoulders, clasping your hands together, and tucking your toes under, bringing your tailbones up, is going to have pretty much the same effect. And then as you breathe in, shift your weight forward. Exhale, back. Breathe in, exhale. Breathe in, exhale. And then you lower your knees down and get yourself again into the child's pose. So the dolphin thing is easier because it takes less time. Also, as you noticed, we were going forward and back on one breath each time. Also, sustaining yourself on a forearm is a little bit easier than having your hands down on the floor, but you guys do whatever you feel like is good for you today. And right now, let me have you flip yourself onto your backs, please. We're gonna have one leg extended, bringing the other knee to your chest. So let's flex both feet. Push your heels away from the back of the leg. Have your backs wide. Just breathe. And we're gonna switch the legs. As you guys pulling your leg towards you, it's really a stretch of the hip flexor. Flexing your feet will take care of the calves. But as far as your backs go, I would like you to imprint as much of your rib cages into the floor as you can. That's going to engage your abdominal muscles as well. Also, I would like you to relax your chin and make the back of the neck a little bit longer. Just breathing. Just releasing. And right now, what I would like you to do is, we're going to again take one knee into your chest. Now the same arm and leg. You're going to try to reach for your big toe with the folded index and middle finger in the yoga tala, what they call. Relaxing the other arm down by your side. And as you exhale, see if you can straighten or semi-straighten this leg that you're holding. Make sure your neck is relaxed. Make sure the leg is stretching with your hip staying put. And definitely your shoulder of the same side as the leg as the arm, that shoulder must be relaxed. So if the leg is a little tight, that's what's going to happen. You guys are going to have your knee bent. The other leg, if it doesn't feel so good at all, have that knee bent as well. Now, after a few seconds, we're going to take this leg to the side. Not too far. So see how far you can take the leg without overturning yourself, because the weight of this leg and the arm will definitely be something to figure out. Not to struggle with though. It's never a struggle, it's always a negotiation. And then we're gonna bend the knee, bring it back to your chest, and go on the other side. You'll always have to do things on both sides, not to be lopsided. So pulling the knee towards your chest, and then reaching for your big toe with the yoga tola. Now, what to do if the hand doesn't reach there? Then you're in big trouble. But no, I'm just kidding. So you can do anything you want, basically. You can grab onto your ankle or grab onto the knee, which is not very desirable, I guess, but hey, anything goes, right? So we're going to relax the arm and go ahead, stretch the leg up. Again, same rules apply. Try to relax your shoulder, try to relax your hip, and see how far the limb's going to carry you this time. Again, just after you held it forward for like about 3, 4, 5 breaths, whatever is needed, see how the leg is doing. Extending the leg to the side. Bringing it all the way out, keeping the other side steady where it is. And then returning the leg back, bending the knee, bringing it to your chest. And here we go, relaxing it. Oh, it feels good just to lie down flat on the floor, doesn't it? So one of the other things I would like you guys to do today is the back extension pose. We're gonna go into the bridge. So let's put your feet pretty wide apart, as wide as your hip bones, but maybe a little bit wider. Also, I'm going to ask you to get them closer to you as opposed to farther away, closer towards your body. Arms going to be down by your sides. You're going to engage the back of your legs. You're going to engage all the toes. So all of them, all 10 toes, got to have some sort of idea of what to do. They gotta press into the floor. As you exhale, you're gonna lift up your torso off the floor. Then try to maintain this weight of the body right in the middle of you. So if you go to the right, to the left, that's not good at all. So try to stay centered. Also, if it feels all right, let's press the big toes down a little bit more. Lift your hips up a little bit more. Now, the important thing is, now how I adjusted my hair right now, you want to always be comfortable with the way you place your head. So make sure that your head and your neck are very, very comfortable. Don't endure anything. It's your time. It's all about feeling good. Now, if you want to take it further, tuck your shoulders underneath. See if you can lift up your hips a little bit higher, placing your hands on your lower back, pushing your hips upwards. This feels really good to me, but if it's not doable, don't worry about that. And after a few breaths, we're going to drop your hands, drop the arms. Now, placing yourselves down, I would go slow, starting with your upper back, middle back, lower back, tailbone. Definitely keeping both feet down on the floor, heels down, crucial. Nothing comes up, because if the feet are up, how are you going to sustain yourself? And the very last thing we're going to do today is you're going to extend one leg in front of you. Bring the other knee to your chest, and here you go into the spinal twist. Just dropping. Releasing. So to me, the most important thing in a spinal twist is the balance again. The balance between the shoulder and the knee. With the next exhale, just roll yourself back. Make sure you engage the abdominals to roll yourself back. Don't let the body weight kind of to yank you back and forth. And then the other leg goes, knee to your chest. Again, just breathing nicely. And getting your knee to the side, allowing the opposite arm and the opposite shoulder just kind of to hang there. Nothing crazy. So the closer you guys bring your knee towards the floor, the more of the opening in your lower back you're going to experience. The more you press the knee down, the more intense it's going to feel. So just see what you need to do. And as you exhale again, engage the abdominals to roll yourself back down. And just take as much time lying flat on the floor as you need to. Release your backs, release your necks, your knees. Back of the knees is soft. Fingers relaxing. Necks relaxing. And thank yourselves. Thank you, lucky stars, for being here and doing this. And gently bring your knees to your chest, rocking yourselves right and left on your lower backs. Let's rock ourselves onto our side, placing your hands in front of you. As you exhale, push yourselves up and over, and here you are. Coming into the sitting. If cross-legged doesn't feel good, don't worry about it. Stretch your legs in front of you, or sit on some kind of cushion, yoga block, whatever you guys got. Now I'm gonna have my legs crossed, and we're just gonna take the last namaste. Breathe in. And as we exhale, squeezing your palms, pressing your sits bones, but lifting yourself up. Opening the shoulders, but relaxing them. Just notice how your body is feeling. Center your thoughts. Enjoy the breath. And thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste. Bye. See you next time.